And look who it is. It's Rob Burman. I'm here at Mantic HQ, which is very exciting for me. I'm trying to be like really cool.
It's very exciting for me. There's got someone here. I'm not used to it.
I'm a human. It's allowed into Mantic HQ still, because we've not been locked down again yet, but it might happen.
Who knows? Any moment now.
Any moment now. I'm standing in front of the display cabinets of models. You probably can't see due to glare, but there's some really nice models that I'm going to just keep pocket.
You can't. Yeah, they're all locked to stop you stealing them.
It's just fair. So I'm here to play a game of Kings of War because the newest starter box you can get, and of course Halpy's Rift, is all about the best army, which
Goblins.
is Ratkin, versus Goblins. And of course Rob is the well-known King of Goblins.
Yeah, that is my official title.
And I play Ratkin sometimes. Well,
King of Rats?
Okay. I veer away from titles. Right, so we're here to play Kings of War. We've gone for 2,300 points because ill-advisedly that's the Clash of Kings army limit this year.
We just wanted to sell more models.
Which works. It'll be good. So we have 2,300 points, and this is normally when I ask people what they're playing. We've done that already. Rob, what are you playing?
I might play Goblins.
Goblins, good idea. I'm going to play Ratkin. So that's super.
Is this one of those beginners ones, just to check? The beginner session?
Yeah. I'm going to be nice to Rob.
Yes.
Because I've apparently played more Kings of War than him, but he is a better gamer than me. So I think it balances out very much.
Not sure. We'll see.
When you got the Dreadball UK champion?
The only game I can cope with is Dreadball. Because I'm limited to 5 actions and all I have to do is score. So I kind of...
Much like life.
My brain processes that a lot better than Kings of War when there's too many options, as we'll shortly see.
But I've heard that Rob has been hitting up Kyle Preslinski for tactics tips.
Yeah, he wouldn't give me any.
No, he is useless. Yeah, he's rubbish. Anyway, love you, Kyle.
Death by Dragons.
Alright, let's have a look at our army lists. So this is my Ratkin at 2,300 points, or as I like to call it, the kitchen sink, because you can have whatever you like at this kind of points value, so I'm going to get shouted at. Anyway, so it's got 4 regiments of shock troops, all of whom have plague pots, and a horde of shock troops who have plague pots and Potion of the Caterpillar because they're more likely to get stuck in terrain. I've got a troop of hackpaws, 2 regiments of vermintide, a horde of tunnel runners with sharpness. I did mention the kitchen sink, right? 2 mutant rat fiends, kitchen sink, Broodmother, a brute enforcer, the Tangle, and Mother Kryza, who I've given Bane Chant 3 to. So I like my army, because I should really, because I wrote it. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and nothing really matters. I mean, the Horde of Tunnel Runners kind of matters, because they're very expensive. But they run with, that's why I have the Hackpaws, to kind of screen for them, and I run them with the Brute Enforcer and Mother Kryza to give them inspiring and a bit of rally, because their nerve isn't very good. And everything else just runs in the middle in a big block, and if something dies, it doesn't really matter because there's about 12 other things that can kill you. I've got Broodmother to do some drain life on the Vermintide, who are also chaff. Everything's chaff. That's the idea. So let's have a look at Mr. Burman's Goblins. So here we go. He's got 3 hordes of rabble with more pups, although he forgets the more pups for much of the battle. More pups gives them 6 extra attacks, hit on 4s, crush 1, which is nice. 2 hordes of trolls with the obligatory Staying Stone and Dwarven Ale to cope with that nerve dip. A regiment of Morby's Pack, which I was very impressed with. I had no idea Morby's Pack hit on 3s with crush 1. They're very good. They're very good. Fill your army with them. 2 regiments of Mincer Mob with Brew of Sharpness and Mead of Madness, respectively. The Brew of Sharpness one's obviously very scary. 2 big rock throwers, 2 goblin blasters, 2 wingets. Both of them is given Goblin Spotter to. I'm not quite sure why, because he's only got 2 big rock throwers, but there you go. He's got a Flaget, 1 Wiz to who he's given Boomstick, Bane Chant, and Mounted on a Fleabag, and 1 Wiz just with Bane Chant, and then Magwans, which is another Morby's Pack. But I think defense 4. I think that's different, and they're not irregular. That's what I'm talking about. So that is the list, which is it's all right. The reason I like Rob's list is because he's basically taken everything that he thinks is fun, which I think is how Goblins should be played. I think what's going to change, I think I'd probably maybe swap the big rock throwers for the more beast launchers, because he's got things with more pups, but maybe not. And there's some points I think probably you could shift around out of one of the eyes in the skies and so on and so forth to give The other Wiz, the Inspiring Talisman. Although I think we did play it as if that Wiz had the Inspiring Talisman. Because as it is, this list is 2295, so there's 5 points to spare. I think if you take off one of the spotters, and probably got 5 points. Anyway, there or thereabouts. It's not important. Let's have a look at the terrain. So this is our terrain. We've got a little, I've said little, giant height 3 hill on the left there. 2 height 6 forests. 4 pieces of height 6 blocking terrain. And a little height 0, or height 1, I think height 0, lake in the middle. And then, because I'm mean, I made Rob put loads of walls in. So, because I think I was a bit nervous about his war machines. Unnecessarily, because they ignore cover. So that doesn't make any sense. But there you go. I think walls are fun. So that's our terrain. And we were playing loot. The loot scenario, because we wanted something nice and easy. So that's where there are 3 tokens, which you can see here in the center of the battlefield. Each one is worth 1 point. The person with the most points at the end of the game wins. So let's get on with our deployment. Okay, so let's go through this deployment. Now, I have quite a set deployment with this army. Like I said, I've got all my shock troops in the middle, and then I put the tunnel runners with the hat paws and the kind of support troops on one or either side. Now, I'm on this side of the board where I've got 2 big pieces of blocking terrain kind of funneling me towards the middle. So I kind of use the wood at the bottom as my delineator between my fast and my slow, because actually it kind of suits me to have those pieces of terrain because it makes the battle happen in the middle, and all I need to get is 2 of those tokens. Rob places his rabble, where you can see at the top of the screen across 3, and annoyingly the camera shifted so you can't see his stuff at the top of the screen, but what he's got his trolls and his sharpness mincer mob on the right hand side and his other mincer mob on the other side. And he's got both of his war machines facing kind of down, as these arrows show, across the center to consistently start shooting at my mutant rat fiends. And then he's got his Maw pups on either flank with both wingets there as well. So I think we've got an overview showing where everything is on this. Yep, so, and that's pretty much it. How exciting. Don't forget that our job here is just to capture 2 of those tokens, so it depends really on who wins the left-hand side as to who gets that token, and then either one of the others. I'm hoping I can outpower him on the left. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. So Rob wins turn 1 and begins to move forward. So finally, his troops come into camera shot thanks to my shonky wobbly camera, which has fallen over. You can see that he's basically just shuffled everything forward. His main objective with turn 1 is to get his wizards and his war machines to try and shoot something off in the first go, which is always fun. He's got more beasts and wingets down both flanks, so the ones you can't see on the right hand flank, if they come as far forward as they can and turned inwards to be able to go past those woods on the right hand side. So it's kind of a pincer movement. So if you're thinking, hey, why is this all from the top down and can't we see the miniatures close up, etc., etc., that is coming for the next couple of turns. My dice cam failed for this first turn, so sorry about that. Just so both lobbers with Eye in the Sky went on the mutant rat fiend bottom right, as did the boomstick whiz and did 4 wounds, and that was turn 1 for Rob. Okay, so for my response, I simply push up in the middle because there's nothing I really care about losing my army. Now, the rabble that he's pushed forward, they aren't very killy, they're not very scary, but the main horde of shock troops I've pushed forward, I put plague pots on them and then left them within range. I considered putting them in range of both rabble, but one of them would have been a flank, and even hitting on 5s or 6s as it would be, it's still an awful lot of attack, so I thought I'd just play it a little bit more safely, and I've left them there. Couldn't quite get them onto the token, but that's okay. And on the left hand side, I've pushed forward much more aggressively, and I put my hack paws in front of my tunnel runners, and I've made a mistake here. So the hack paws obviously are a smaller base size than the tunnel runners, so I needed to cover one or the other side, and I've put them covering the right hand side, which is the wrong side because you can see he's got Maw pups on the hill there, and what I've given the Maw pups is an excuse to attack the tunnel runners, which I really don't want them to do because Maw pups, particularly off a hill, are pretty hitty. So let's I've got 1 lightning bolt to shoot. Let's see how we do. Now recording, so she's going to drain those 5, but it goes to 10 on these because I'm draining my own vermin time.
Okay.
4s and then 2s. And then 2s. So all 4 of them?
Yep.
So she's 4 wounds onto the Vermintide and 4 wounds off the Mutant Rat Fiend. So there you go. So over here we have Mother Kryza, who is this character. And then she's going to lightning bolt your Morpups up on the hill. So
It's out for a lovely run.
on 4, I think 4's because you're on the hill. What height are they? Height 2?
They are height 2.
So I think I take cover from my Tunnel Runners, which are height 3. Let's say they do.
Sure.
So 5s. Wait, I've not rolled any 4s anyway, so
Okay.
3
You were
hits.
debating it and we did it.
And are they defense 3?
Yes, they are.
So 2s. So 3 wounds on your Morpups.
Oh.
Sorry, man. So nerve on Morpups.
Yep.
All right.
5, yep.
So Rob starts off by taking advantage of the mistake I've made on the left-hand side, sending his Morpups off the hill into my Tunnel Runners, which is painful. And then the rabble come into my screen, which is, that's fine. Then on the right-hand side, he chooses not to send the rabble into my shock troops with plague pots because that would be hitting on 7s, which is poor. Instead of which he just kind of parks himself there and picks up the token, which is sensible. And what we've got here on the right now is a bit of a problem for me because I can clear off the rabble, but I've got this wave of very hitty stuff behind it. So I need to be very careful with my positioning and to not open myself up once I do clear off a rabble to a bunch of very, very painful charges. Now Rob's got his troops very, very close at the back there, which means he could get blocked up. See, the trolls and the blasters are quite close to the stuff, so he's limited his manoeuvrability, which is good for me, but still quite scary.
I'm going to spot that one.
Yeah. Lobber.
Lobber is going to try and hit this.
Yep.
So 5 and a 6. Nothing.
Is it
Oh, it's a 1.
Oh, is it elite? You spotted him? There you go, 9. 9 wounds is good. He's a dash 20 at the minute.
Dash 20.
So you need 11 twice.
Okay. Easy. Swaps these now. Multicoloured dice.
Okay, here we go. 11 twice. No, that's
Ooh,
no. He's fine.
Woohoo! May as well.
So we have dogs on... This is my hideously bad placement.
12 attacks, hitting on 3s. These are all going to roll off the camera.
I'm going to set up a barrier.
No.
It can actually be seen.
And then they've got Christian Strength 1, but they'll get another Christian Strength because of their
Hunter's
hill.
charge, yeah, because of the hill. So on 3s with re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
This is a lot. 7?
7. Yeah.
With rally 1, 15, 17.
Okay.
So 10 to kill twice. Okay.
Right, now let's do the
Rabble?
rabble. 25 attacks.
I think they were off the hedge, weren't they?
They were off the hedge, I think.
So 6s. 1 hit.
Great.
Yay!
So, yeah. So 5.
Yeah, so wound. There are 10, 12 because of rally.
Okay. So 9.
10, so they're wavered.
That's a real fluke.
They are terrible. So it's a waiver. So at the end of that round, Rob has 2 tokens and I have none. The first thing I do is take advantage of the positioning on the left to declare a new flank charge against the Morpups, which means I've managed to turn my positioning error into an advantage, which is nice. Then on the right, I'm mainly interested in trying to gum up as much of the front line as possible. If I clear it all too quickly, all Rob's hammers can fall at the same time, so thanks to how close he's kept the second row, if I charge the right-hand rabble, the Morpups he has there can't actually get into the flank of my shock troops, which means both them and the Death Star Mincer unit, which you can finally see on the right there, are stuck for the time being. I also sneak a Vermintide around the right of the rock, which is just a distraction really, and just for amusement, we didn't show it here, but the Mutant Rat Fiend regenerated 8 of the 9 wounds he had, which is, just stupid. Right, so we're going to fireball your dogs, because I have newfound respect for the dogs. So Tangle's got fireball 10 plus 10, 11, 12, 13. On 4s and 3s.
I think my poor little dogs are going to get
Well, I
chopped up here.
don't like them. It's 4s, so it could be terrible. It's not quite as good as my regen roll.
No, well.
3s.
Oh no.
Look at that!
Oh.
2, 4, 6 wounds.
Oh dear, I think they might go actually.
6 wounds on them. And then we've got this Broodmother on your rabble.
Yeah.
So she's going to do Drain Life 5. And she's hit with 1 because that's just what she does.
Yeah.
3, so they defense. Oh.
Defense 4.
Yeah, so nothing. Mother Kaiser, I've moved into really... We'll Bane chant the shot troops that gone into rabble just for why not.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gone off. Nerve, what's Nerve on the Morph up?
Sadly, 12, 14.
6 damage.
Yeah.
So I need an 8 to kill them. Why are they inspired?
No, they're not. Over there.
8 once. So this combat first, so we have Mutant Rat Fiend and Regiment of Shock Troops. Mutant Rat Fiend, Crush 2. So 3s and 2s?
Yep.
Here we go. And 2s. Vicious. 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Yeah, that is very well, isn't
That's
it?
a good start. He's done well. 15 on 4s and 3s from the Shock Troops. And 3s. Oh dear, 2 wounds. Puts him on 10.
They're on 10, yep.
So I can't kill him, I think.
No, 19, 21.
They're fine. Second attempt. So this is the Horde of Shock Troops and Mutant Rat Fiends.
Yep.
So let's do the Mutant Rat Fiend first. 3s. And that.
Very good dice.
Tell you what, he's sort of... Okay. Oh, vicious. 2, 4, 6, 8.
No, but I mean...
Right, and then the Horde has got Pathfinder and is 30 attacks on 4s, crush 1. So 4s and 3s.
Okay.
And then 3s. Do they make up for it? The Shock Troops.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6. 8 plus 6.
Oh, sorry, 14 they're on.
And then Nerve. 10.
24. Roll again, please, because they're inspired.
Oh, 5.
5.
5 and 14 is 19.
Yeah, so they're wavered.
Hooray! Ton of runners into the flank of more pups.
Yep.
Is 48 dice on 3s and 2s.
Quite a lot.
It's quite. It's a fair amount of dice. I'm not going to lie. First 30. Oops. That's the first. That's a lot. Okay, so given I've got.
Yeah, I mean you can just
I can just double one it now.
I think we'll say I think that's fair enough.
Obscene amount of damage. 11 is. I mean,
what is it? 6 inches for
6
inspiring.
inches for inspiring. Yeah.
They're out of inspiring actually. So that was very poor. So they are gone.
More pups are gone.
Poor little dogs.
So we've got hindered shock troops.
Yeah.
And a brute enforcer. All right. So 15 on 5s.
And then their defense 4.
So 3s. 3 wounds.
Okay.
And the brute enforcer is 3 attacks on 3s. And crush 2 2s. 2 more. So 5 wounds.
5s, yes, and
okay.
yeah, they're fine.
That's it.
Right.
So Rob still has 2 tokens. The wavered rabble in the middle can't do much, so they just back up. And on the right, by countercharging the mutant rat fiend with the rabble, he opens up the flank I was trying to protect from his maw pups, which will be painful. Then he still has a bunch of ranged options. He repeats the countercharge maneuver on the left-hand flank to allow his Mincer mob to come into my hack paws, hindered though, and he's hoping to finish off my tunnel runners with the makeshift grenades on his wingit.
This time we're going to spot this mutant rat fiend.
Okay. See if he can regen back all the damage you put on him.
So let's start with the rock brothers because they've been so.
3 wounds. Puts him up to 6.
The wingit is height 3. Yeah.
So I get cover, but
Let's give it a go.
unless these are height 2 on the little more pups.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So the wingit's got
Bombs.
3 attacks and it's got D3. So hitting on 4s. So 2. Yeah, plus D3. So it'll be 1, 2. Fantastic. And that's a 1, so I assume that's a miss, and then it's a 4.
I mean, this is probably a wound. I have no idea what his defense is. We'll give him a wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to I've got a board Bane chant.
Right.
So I'm not making
well,
it.
let's use the points.
Yeah, so let's
enchant it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, hurrah!
So this Horde of Rabble is Bane chanted.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. So wing it, shooting tunnel runners.
Yeah, needing 4s. I've got 1 hit.
Okay, great.
So 2. So that's a 3 and a 5.
So defense 5, piercing 1, so 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 wound.
So it puts him on 8. 15, 17.
Okay.
5 and 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're okay. I can't be able to just count that on my fingers.
Okay. Right, so I am going to use my little Morpup first. So that'll be 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. And Christian Strength 1. Come on, you can come out. There you go. 2.
3s.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Good job then. Well
That
done.
is, I mean, I probably am going to send these dice back. Right, then let's do the rabble. So it's 25.
On 5.
Yeah, on 5s.
Yeah.
I was Bane Chant. I did Bane Chant
Yeah, so
myself.
3s.
So 5.
5 damage. I'll take it.
7.
7, 5 is okay, I think.
Right, I'll try the mincers. So it's 21 plus 3.
That's 24.
Yep. We're getting good at the math.
Yeah, on 5s because they were off a wall.
Yeah.
On
Right,
5s.
on 5. And then they're like Christian Strength. Thunderous Charge 1.
You lose your Thunderous Charge.
Okay, so it's Christian Strength 1.
So they'll be on 3s. 4.
So 4.
Puts them on 5. 7 to kill twice. Oh, way!
Jeez.
Woohoo! I get to use a graphic.
Oh my god.
That's horrific for you.
Yep. Oh,
But
good.
it's annoying. What height are they? What heights are...
Mince Mob is height 3.
So I can't see them with my tunnel runners.
Oh really?
I might have to look at some shenanigans.
I'll start with the rabble.
Yep.
So I can use my doggo again
Okay.
because it worked really well last time.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Christian Strength 1.
So 3s. 1.
Come on, make up for all these bad rolls. 4?
I'm sure it's within standard deviation. There are many
right.
calculators on the internet to check.
And then 4s, is it?
He's defense 4, correct.
1.
One wound.
Oh my god.
Puts him on 2. He's feeling strong.
I can't do anything about it, can I? So.
He's a dash 20 right now, so
Yeah.
no.
Right, let's try the dogs. So that would be 24 attacks.
On 3s this time.
Yeah.
So 3s and 3s.
Okay. Yeah, finally, something's done all right. And then 3s, and then they've got vicious.
3s rerolling 1s.
Yeah, that's 12, 14. See, why can't I be doing this sort of stuff in other places?
So they're 15, 17 at the minute, so you need a 3 to kill them twice.
So
That's
a
once.
10, and that's a 6.
Oh dear. Well, there you go.
What shall I do? I will just pivot, I think, a little bit.
It's nice, I like pivot.
So, just to there to stop.
So Rob had some unfortunate dice there, but he does now have all 3 of the tokens. So I think I'm not going to avoid killing some rabble this turn and unleashing his hammers, so it's determining how that happens that's going to be important. On the right I send some shock troops into the Maw Pups to hopefully finish them off, and the Mutant Rat Fiend has to manage that horde of rabble alone. Then on the left, the Mutant Rat Fiend has a flank on the left-hand rabble and takes it, with my Pathfinder horde of shock troops moving in to finish off the middle rabble. Then on the left, the invincible Hackpaws are able to repeat Rob's trick that he did to me last turn by charging the next door unit, shifting along and allowing the tunnel runners to come into the mincer mob. So let's see if my dice are better than Rob's. Right, so drain life from your lady. She ain't much for a lady, but she's what I've got. So 10 onto my own unit. The first time I ever used it properly. Oh, bless her, she's done well. Then 2s. 2, 4, 5 wounds onto the Vermintide. We're now on 9. And 5 wounds will have to come off this unit because they're the closest one.
Yep.
Kreiser's going to Bane chant the tunnel runners. We'll just do it here because that's quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good.
3 4s, okay. So they Bane chanted as well. Tunnel runners on
The mincer mob.
Mincer Mob, correct. 24 attacks on 3s.
Oh, you're on 3s. I wish I was.
Because I've got brute sharpness, innit?
Oh, of course, I've got someone. Oh, you're about to destroy that, potentially.
I'm really not going to destroy it with a little tiny thing. So 24. 3s, and then we're crush 2, thunder 1. So 3s and 3s.
Yep.
Big shield, I ask you. And then 3s. 8, 10.
Oh no, do you know what? I never have any luck with these minces.
They're great.
Dash 16.
Oh, dash 16, so I use 6 to kill twice.
Yeah. And again. Come on. Oh, yes!
5!
Yes!
So then we've got Shock Troops, Brute, Enforcer, and Invincible.
Yeah.
Absolutely unkillable Hack Paws. He's 8 attacks on 4s, imagine that. With Thunderous 1 and Vicious. So 4s and 3s.
What's this for? This is for the... Okay, so they're on at the minute. They're on 70, so I'm on 34. Just roll again, please, double 1. Okay,
I mean,
now.
I've got a 6 on them. Hey! I've killed some rubble! So we're going to put that in the Shock Troops. So Mutant Rat Fiend will turn around. We'll stay there. Okay, if we turn these guys like yay, he will turn that way. He's on the wall. Actually, we'll turn them as well. So the third action will be then they'll turn like that. So all facing the Mince Mob.
Yeah.
All right, Shock Troops into these guys. 4s and 2s.
Yeah, that does seem like absolutely horrible combination.
2s. 16.
So that now takes them, they're on 18, 24, 34. And again, come on, survive.
No. I'll have that token as well.
Yeah.
So we'll turn like that. Right, Female Fiend. 10. And...
So normally 4s.
2s. 2, 4, 6, 7.
7. So they're on 10, 17 now.
Survive.
17.
89, 20, 22.
Roll again, please, sorry.
Roll
Come
low.
on.
No, what are you talking about? That's the last thing I want.
I know, but I just sad to see them go. You spend so long painting them. And then they get destroyed.
I've just unlocked your entire back line. That's horrific for me. I've now got all this. Okay, he's going to back up in terror to... No! These guys. The last one. And I didn't use my... Oh, I did use the plague pots.
It's good, because now I'm not doing very well. You can start helping me again.
You're doing just fine. 2s. 2, 4, 6 wounds. That's on 12.
That's on 12, so...
15?
Yeah, I can't remember. 12, 14.
No expiring?
No, not close enough.
Okay. So that's token.
Oh, poor little dogs.
Here we have a problem. Okay, at least it's different. You can decimate the Shock Troops. Right. So Noble Vermintide over here into the flank of... At least I don't get big shield, right? So on 5s. I mean,
That's the sort of roll I like to see.
I'm sure it is within standard deviation. 4s. That's not 4 wounds.
Dash 16.
Double 6 to kill. Once.
Yeah, you're going to do it, aren't you? 100% you're going to do this.
If I do, I will laugh quite a lot.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's a 10.
Oh.
It's a good roll.
Close.
It's a good roll. Don't get me wrong, it's 10 is a good roll. Not good enough. Okay, so the dice have allowed me to grab all 3 tokens now, and I have a plan. So the token on the left is fairly safe because I'm going to win that flank, but I'm expecting to lose the right-hand shock troop regiment. The token on the horde is the one that I need to keep to win, so I've only offered him hindered charges there. So he goes in with 1 blaster and a horde of trolls, and the same to the regiment on the right. He can't fit everything in, so rather than leaving them wandering around the back lines, he countercharges the Vermintide with the Sharpness Mincer Mob for some lovely overkill.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot this purple because I hate it.
Hey, that's my... It's not a very good model.
Bathamite,
It's not a very good model.
Okay, right. So 5s and 6. Oh, yes!
Oh,
Come
here
on.
we go.
Here we go. Oh.
Okay. 3.
3. Plus 1. Yeah.
4.
Yeah, 4.
2s.
This is a joke, right?
Just going to put that one wound down there that
Jesus.
you've scored on him.
What's happening with these dice?
War machines are broken, didn't you know?
Yeah. Right, let's try again. So 5 and 6.
It's a elite.
God.
Hey!
Oh, hey! Okay, come on. Do something good. Or not.
Oh, one. Plus one.
Two.
Two wins.
My wingit at the top is going to shoot over to those dudes.
We're going to try and kill the
I
invincible.
just want to get rid of them. I'm just so
invulnerable hack paws.
So 3 attacks, needing 4s. Plus D3. Okay.
What?
This is. Come on. You've got to admit this is bad now, right?
They're invincible.
It's 4.
4. 1 wound. Puts him on 6.
Just can't believe it.
Hey!
11.
Inspired.
Oh, it's going to miss, isn't it?
7. They're dead. They're very dead.
Hey!
Oh, invincible hack paws are gone.
And you know what? I'm happy with that. If that's all that I.
It's all you've achieved. It's all you've achieved is killing my hack paws.
Right, let's start with these minces
This
on
is
the.
bullying. This is what this is. He's done nothing to you.
21 plus D6 attacks, so 25.
So 3s?
Yeah. Okay, and then they've got.
Crush 1 thunder. Oh, they've not got
Yeah, they've
thunders.
got
They hit them, so crush 1. So 2s. Because they're 3. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
2, 4. So they're very dead. So double 1 once. Please roll double 1. No, they're very dead.
Okay.
This one for my broken model.
And I'll spin those around.
You fell off.
So we'll start with the wingit, I guess. I'm trying anything at this point. 6 attacks.
So now they 7 twice. 7 twice. With brutal though, so 6 twice.
And I can roll again if you want.
I mean, they're wavered, so.
Jeez.
I mean, there is a Fury aura from the Tangle as well. That's bad luck.
That is bad luck.
That is poor.
Yeah. The trolls first.
So, Hinder.
So they will be on 5s then. Right.
2s.
2s. So 2.
2 wounds.
Goblin Blaster. This is really, really sad for me.
Is that one hit?
One hit.
6!
Oh, 6 again. Okay, right. Oh, it's just relieved itself there. Why did I take it
4?
back? 4. Yeah.
This one's 6.
Right. So double 6.
No.
No, 7. 21 plus D6. So 23.
4?
4. Yeah. Okay.
4s.
No.
There's 1 wound.
Oh no!
That is poor. Sorry, that is poor rolling. Brutus, there are 15, 17 with rally, and there are 9 wounds.
Okay.
So effective 10. So 7 to kill twice. That's a 9!
9.
Come on! Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus wept.
You know what? It's one of those things.
Yeah.
So, at this point, 2 things are clear. 1, Rob's new dice hate him. And 2, I feel like a bully. So, that went way better than I could ever have hoped. The regiment on the right can countercharge the trolls with the Fury Aura, and the mutant Rat Fiend gets a flank. The other Rat Fiend charges the Boomstick Whiz, and we do our best to explode the minces on the left flank. Yeah, it's all coming up Ratkin. She will drain 10. And then... So 2 wounds on them, and we'll take 2 wounds off the horde, yeah, I guess. The Tangle will Bane Chant the Mutant Rat Fiend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bane Chant 4. Yep. Let's do this combat over here, which feels deeply unfair. I feel this shouldn't be a thing. It should be a thing. Okay, so we've got...
I'll have nightmares about this.
You'll never play Kings of War again?
Yeah. Back to Dreadball for me.
Contractually, you have to. So.
Yeah.
So they're double 1 now, right?
It was under. Yeah.
That's 16. So if I just roll it rather than do all the.
Yeah, fine.
Sorry, no.
Well, roll again, just in case. Come on.
It's fine.
I got excited.
Yeah. Okay. Still, you bloody wing it over there.
What was he going to do?
I mean, these guys don't care, so they'll turn around. Present their rear, do 9 attacks. These guys probably do care, so I'm going to just back up. So I'd roll it, but I've only got 1 inch to back up in, so I'll just do the one. Shock troops on a poor defenceless wizard.
Again, this feels like...
He's hindered. He's hindered. They're hindered, rather.
This feels unfair.
This does feel unfair. But wizards are awful. So. Right, 15 on 5s.
Don't worry, I'm helping you.
3s. 2, 4, 6 wounds. Puts him on 7.
Yeah.
17. Is he inspiring?
Yeah, inspires. Yeah, that's one inspiring.
13. That is
it feels like it's all falling apart.
Shot troops on trolls. It does depend on this combat, really, but I feel it should have gone better for you in the middle.
Yeah, so do I.
30 4s. Okay. It's a good roll.
That's good. I mean, standard deviation.
Within standard deviation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
4s. 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
7.
That's
okay.
good.
14, 17. Although that is the
15,
17 for those ones. Yeah.
Tentacle. How about 6? All right.
Oh yes.
There you go.
So he survived.
It's all right.
Oh, don't get your rat fiend against the whiz. Big secret.
3s. And then 2s. Bit vicious. 2, 4, 6. Is he inspiring?
9, 11. No, he's not that one.
Oh, I got another one.
Oh yes.
Right, Mutant Rat Fiend in the flank is 20 on 3s with now crush 3. 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds. And then shot troops in the front. 4s. 4s. 12 total. A nerve of 6 and 12 makes 18.
Yes, they are gone. Yes, they will be spiked. Yeah.
And a 5.
The trolls on. Oh, it's here. Sorry, 14, 17.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Raw. Turn like yay. Things right in my face. It's your turn 5.
Okay.
One thing I forgot to mention is that the regiment of shock troops on the right hand side dropped their token, so now it's only 2-0 to me. If Rob rolls extremely well on his region and damage for the trolls in the centre, he could still do well, so let's hold on to that dramatic tension. The wing it on the right gets out of the way so the mincers can rumble in, and in an unprecedented move, I noticed that my overhead camera is wonky and bothered to fix it. Just in time for there to be nothing actually happening on the right hand side of the battlefield. Well done.
Okay, this is it. This is when everything comes good.
It's all gonna happen now. So we're gonna shoot the mutant rat fiend with both
so
engines.
spotted it.
Works every time before.
Yeah, 5 and a 6.
1.
I've got 1. Okay, then D3
plus
1.
3.
1.
1. 1 wound. Okay, well he's on 7. He can die.
So the wing it, let me just check again. 3 attacks. Yeah, 3s hitting on 4s.
Plus D3.
So 3s hitting on 4s.
2.
2.
Here we go, Blessing. Can happen now. This is the time.
D3.
Hey! 4.
4.
Piercing 1. Or piercing 2.
Piercing 1. And it's got vicious ranged as well.
So 1 wound.
Fantastic.
Puts him on 10. So we're going to shoot the Vermintide to stop me healing.
Yep. So 3 again, hitting on 4s.
Ooh, now it's happening.
The magic.
A little bit too late.
It's really rubbish. Well, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Piercing one. Vicious.
Ooh. That is nice. So 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
The 1 again. Yeah.
They point in that one? Yeah.
Double 6.
Okay.
Nope.
Turn runners. 6.
6 and 10 is 16, and they are 15, 17. So wavered.
Okay.
Minces and shock troops.
6. So it's 23.
23 on 3s.
Yep.
So 2s.
It's all going so well for me.
I think you should bin these new dice.
I know, 100%. So what, I just need 2?
Or melt 1 in front of the other ones. So 7 wounds.
Okay. And
This one on 16, so it's double one.
okay, and he's got brutal as well.
So definitely double one. And again, because of the tangle. Yeah. Shock troops are dead. But you don't get a token because I dropped it.
What a coward.
It's just my way.
Yeah.
Alright, trolls in the
18 attack.
4s.
Okay.
And 2s.
And then 2s.
4.
So 4.
This one's 7.
Nope. Double 3.
Right, it's close.
Okay. Halfway there.
You know what? Sometimes it doesn't matter how well you play. If the dice aren't with you, the dice aren't with you. Poor Rob. At least he has an excuse, right? So the Mutant Rat Fiend goes into the Mincer Mob on the right, and the Broodmother picks up the last token behind him. We then countercharge with the Shock Troops, and the Tunnel Runners just kind of turn around and wave irritatingly at the Wing It. The Broodmum will drain life.
Right.
5 on 4s, and then 5s.
And who, sorry?
On your mob, thingy mob.
Okay, yeah, fine, yeah.
So 1 damage.
Yep.
And then we will Bane Chant 2 for the Tangle onto the Mutant Rat Fiend. Yep.
It's so nice to watch your dice rolls go well.
It's nice, isn't it? I feel I do very well with my dice rolls. Thank you for noticing.
I mean, I can remember all those. I mean, you can't tell now, but I've got a lot of wounds over here. But...
There was a lot of wounds on it, wasn't there? Let's do him since he's had such a great game. I was going to retire him and replace him with a new Mantic Rat Fiend, but maybe I won't now. So...
I was going to let you have one, wasn't I? They're normally 6 at the front, aren't they? But
so 3s again, because he's crushed 2 plus the Bane Chant and Vicious.
4.
5.
5 is it? Sorry. Okay, yes, that's 10 there on now, and they are dash 16.
So how about 8?
Ooh, do you know what? I think I've stupidly left them out.
That's all right. Oh, well again.
Sure.
That's 3. They're okay. Shock Troops. So 30 attacks, 4s and 4s. And then 4s. 3 wins.
Okay, so that takes them up to 9.
9 and 9 is 18.
Roll again, please.
9 and 5. They've got Staying Stone, so they're 15, 17, right?
Yes, they're fine.
Not a lot left to do. Rob goes all out on the Shock Troop horde, sends the Wing It in the flank and the Trolls in the front. To save you the agony of watching it, the War Machines put the Mutant Rat Fiend in the centre up to 9 wounds, but don't kill it again. But he does manage to finally kill my Tunnel Runners on the left-hand flank with his Wing It, so here's an explosion to celebrate that. So we've got Mincers into Mutant Rat Fiend.
26.
Eesh.
So 26.
3s and 3s.
So 3s and 3s. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 wounds. He is a dash 19.
Okay.
Inspired.
I've got brutal.
So 8 to kill twice. That's it. It's 11. 9 rather, sorry. And again.
Come on.
Oh, that's a 6. He's fine. So Wing It in the flank.
Yep. Sorry, isn't it? 5. Yep.
6 on 5s and then 4s.
So 1. Good.
And then 4s.
0.
0. Trolls in the front. Come on.
So that is 18.
4s.
Yeah.
4s and 2s.
4s and 2s.
I feel better with this now.
And 2s. So that is 7.
7 and 7 puts them on 14. Rally 1, rally 2. So they're a 22, 24. 10. No, they're okay.
They're fine.
So my turn 6 rolled around. The Mutant Rat Fiend on the right went Bane Chanted into the Mincers and took them off. The other Mutant Fiend went into the flank of the Trolls with the Shock Troops and took them off. I even lightning bolted the Whiz off with Mother Chrysler. Looking back, it all seems rather cruel. So Rob was left with 2 Wing Its, leading to a very thorough Ratkin victory. I did mean to record a lovely summing up bit with Rob at the end, but I'm afraid we ran out of time and I had to dash. But huge thanks to him for hosting me at Mantic Games and proving once and for all that Ratkin are better than goblins. Ha ha ha! In actual fact, we've promised a rematch with fresh dice for Rob, and I can't wait. I hope you like this report and the format. You better like it, frankly, because adding a dice can double the editing time and it's nearly killed me. Anyway, happy battles, and we'll see you next time on Death by Dragons.